Hello, and welcome to episode 3 of Disappointment and Regret, also known as Not Another Sealed Only Yu-Gi-Oh! Challenge. My name is Treeborn Frog, and I will be your guide through the murk that is sealed only with none of the luck and joy that comes from pulling the cards that you actually need that you may possibly find from other Yu-Gi tubers. If you enjoy my misery, don't forget to ask that like button for a wee dance, and absolutely hammer the ever-loving jazz out of the subscriber bell. Our goal is to top the highest level of competition in Yu-Gi-Oh!, the World Championship Series. The rules remain the same as always, no trades and no buying singles. All our cards must come from official Konami sealed product. We also like to do things a little bit more stupidly here, so we've banned structure decks and guaranteed card packs such as Duel Devastator. Who needs assurances that we can get what we need, when we can put our souls into the cold, clammy hands of Mistress Fate and let her have her way with us? Since we didn't win a game last week, our mini goal remains just that, win a goddamn game. Our budget is £25 per week, and since we only spent £20.70 last week, we have £4.30 to spare, so I'm feeling pretty flush. This week, we delve headfirst into an exciting new world, full of possibilities and hope. I'm sure those will quickly be dashed and we'll be left once more, in the mire, alone and very slightly damp. The Yu-Gi gods are harsh and cruel masters. Very Old Testament. On to the land of eternal promise then, that of sealed product, of sealed dreams, of the sealed silent demise we will undoubtedly face. Once more unto the breach, my friends. Once more unto the breach. Week 3. We didn't have much luck in our opening last week, and we're hoping that we can do a bit better this week. We are opening a box of Duel Power. We're hoping to get some decent extra deck cards. We're guaranteed a Decoding, which is nice. It's a negate and it will most likely just be going straight into the extra deck. And also there's some just good disruption here, because we've noticed, particularly last week, we just kept on getting OTK'd. So some disruption, things like Ash Blossom and the rest of the Ghost Girls, but also Infinite Impermanence and Evenly Matched. Any of those would be super nice to pull. Let's just get this open. Managed to pick this up for £26.99. And since we had the £4.30 spare from last week, that's within budget. This is my first time ever opening this set, so it should be quite interesting. The box was bigger than I expected. You can tell from it not really fitting into frame. There we go. We've got our game board here. Why not? Let's just have that kicking about. It can be our board for today. And replace, well, cover our Black Dahlia Murder Ouija board. So let's just go straight into the promos. I'm sure everyone knows what these are. You've probably seen this a million times, but I haven't. So we've got Dark Magician, who will obviously not be getting run. Elemental Hero Neos. Stardust Dragon, the alt art on that looks really cool actually. Number 39 Utopia. Do we go for that cheesy Utopia OTK? Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon. And Decoding, which is a solid card actually, and really handy to have. So that's the promos, we'll just pop them to the side just now. And then we have 2, 4, and 6 packs of Duel Power. Hopefully we can pull Borrowload Dragon. So Borrowload or Borrow Sword, I can never remember, I get the two muddled up all the time. So pack 1. Go. Got Magic Gate of Miracles, Divine Serpent Ge, Soul Pendulum, El Shaddai Construct, and a Link Disciple. So, not a great pack. Let's just go straight into pack 2. Although I do like Divine Serpent Ge, just for his name. Ge. Security Dragon. I'll need to read and see what that does. El Shaddai Fusion. Former Pal Smile Sorcerer, Righty Driver, and Star Seraph Chair. Pack number 3. It's not been great so far.
let's hope we can find at least one Ghost Girl. Cyber Dragon Nexter, Atomic Onomatopoeia, Predaplant Dragostapella, Booster Dragon, and a Shadow Construct. I mean, if we just went with the Shadow Structure deck, at least we'd be getting some rarity bumps, but we didn't. Then we are going for one between Teacher and Student, Trickstar Holy Angel, Quintet Magician, Heretic Dragon of Tefnut, and Ancient Gear Ultimate Pound. 2 packs left. Let's see if we can salvage this at all in any way. Platinum Gadget, Lefty Driver, Galaxy Eyes Full Armor Photon Dragon, Link Rebo is nice but not for the deck, Chaos Form. Okay, last pack. Can we get literally anything that's not Deco Talker that we can use? Signal Warrior, Miracle Fusion, Winged Dragon of Ra, Immortal Phoenix, Sphere Mode, okay, so Sphere Mode's nice, it'll be going in I guess. But apart from that, that was pretty pish. Just let's have a quick look through. Link Rebo again, not for the... Maybe need to check out a few things to see whether we can run them, but... So we got Lefty and Righty Driver, so maybe we just run them. Just as extra special summons. Aye. Pretty poor. So I'm gonna have a wee look, read through cards that I'm not sure what they do, and check to see if there's anything that we could throw in the deck to kinda help make it better, because we're struggling at the moment. So I'll be back in a bit. Aye. The previous statement was a lie. We've actually made some significant changes to the deck. Maybe not necessarily in the amount of cards, but the thought process and the concept behind what we want the deck to do. So instead of being a going first deck, because most of our plays don't make any sense at all going first, we are changing it into a going second deck. While not fantastic in terms of the amount of interaction and interruptions we have, there's some ways that we can at least play through some forms of boards, maybe not the best at getting through X amount of negates, but I feel it's going to work better than going first and just not really being able to do anything. So coming out of the main deck, we have removed 2 of the Ultimate Fire Formation Centrals, leaving just 1 in, and 2 of the Fire Fortress atop Liang Peak, again leaving just 1 in. Found this card really disappointing. It never really did much, and a lot of the time we just didn't want to draw into it. So these are gone, and we're replacing them with a third Yoko. Since going second it makes a lot more sense, we can use that to get around things like, say, Appaloosa. We're also going to bring in the Heretic Dragon of Tefnut, mainly because we can special summon it if our opponent controls a creature. If we're going second, a lot of the time I'm going to guess our opponent will control some form of monster. On top of that, we're also going to bring in the Cyber Dragon Nexter, because it's a discard special summon. Can possibly open up things like, say, discarding a Rooster to special summon itself, and then normal summoning Spirit to special summon the Rooster from the grave, and then we have 3 bodies on board. It just opens up some plays. We'll see how it goes. It's just an idea. And finally, in the main deck, for going second, we have the Winged Dragon of Ra, Sphere Mode, which is going to really help us break some boards. Tribute 3 of their monsters, special summon it to their side, and then just do whatever we like. So that's really nice, because it doesn't target either. So that's going to be our sort of removal, if you like. So those are what's coming in the main deck, and what's going out. And in the extra deck, we have taken out 1 Peacock, leaving 2 in. We've also taken out the 2 Code Talkers, because it's just an awful card, and the 1 Star Eater, because it was very hopeful to put that in there. Maybe one of these days we'll be able to summon it at some point in some deck. what we are replacing them with is we have Stardust Dragon, because going second with the Cock-a-doodle-doo, if it special summons itself while they control a monster, it's level 4, and it's then quite easy just to normal summon a level 4 and go into a level 8 synchro. Stardust Dragon isn't exactly the best thing in the world, but it's better than nothing. It's better than Code Talker, so we've got him in. Also, the alternate art is just stunning, I love it. We also have number 39 Utopia, just as a generic rank 4. Not great, probably won't be played very much, but some fringe cases it might see some play if we need to negate an attack or just need a body on board that's a little bit bigger than, say, like Tiger King. We're also adding in the one security dragon, as it's once while it's on the field, compulse, so send something of theirs back to hand. It has to be co-linked. It's not the greatest card in the world, but again, it's better than something like Code Talker. And finally, we have our Decode Talker. So our Link 3 Negate. It's a solid card. I'm not going to say it's the best Link monster, and a lot of things now are better than it, but it's a decent thing to have in the extra deck that gives us some options to play around with. And again, it's better than Code Talker. So those are the changes to the deck. Like I said, it's 8 cards in total, not a massive amount, but the thought process behind the deck has changed quite a lot. And I think it'll play out a lot better going second than going first. Now there really is only one way to find out, and that's to jump onto EDO Pro and play some games. We are still doing best of 1, as we don't currently have any form of side deck. Apart from that, have you actually ever tried to play best of 3 on EDO Pro? It's a fucking nightmare. So, well, let's go see how those games go. No real commentary this week, as it's been a long week. I'm pretty exhausted, and I've just not had the time to properly go through the games and sort of write out what's happening, then learn the commentary, because it goes way quicker than I can actually pay attention to. So I'll just let you watch the games. I'll speed them up so they're pretty quick, and then we'll just have some fun music playing in the background. I hope that's alright for you guys, and I do apologise. Hopefully next week we'll have some proper commentary.
Well, that felt better. We still didn't win a game, but we didn't lose as terribly as we have in the previous weeks. Going second definitely feels like the correct way to be playing the deck, at least for just now. We'll be looking to get some more consistency in the deck next week, as well as trying to figure out a way to replenish our resources, as we do seem to run out pretty quickly. It never feels nice to be relying on your top deck. There's also a few misplays this week, and not reading cards. But I'm a Yu-Gi-Oh player, you can't actually expect me to be literate. EDO Pro makes it pretty difficult to have the time to read every card, so hopefully soon we can start going to locals, as Scotland is starting to open up again. I hope you've enjoyed your foray into one man's endless ability to never realise that he will never achieve his goals. Hope springs eternal, my friends. Until next week, goodbye.